Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. White, getting ready to hit. Grounder to short. Sneaks through, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kristen Young. Fly ball, left field, Maury on the way over. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. She needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Rolled to short, could be 2. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. 1 away and a runner at first. Kristen Young digs in now. Runner on the go. This one's low. Throw to second, and he's safe. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Still just 1 out here in the inning. With 1 out and first base open, I wonder if she'll get a pitch to hit.
No strikes.
And that one hammered. Looks like extra bases. And that's an automatic double as it hops the fence as a run scores. Go ahead run on base. And here's the catcher, Michael Dixon. The 2-1 pitch.
3 balls.
In the
1
dirt,
strike.
but blocked. The tag at third, and she is out. Well, he couldn't get a good read on how far away that ball rolled, and he got caught stealing third as a result. That cost them a runner in scoring position. We're back here at the ballpark. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Kristen Young. She swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now.
Ball.
Smoke to shortstop, but caught. Might need a little more backspin if you're going to get a hit on that swing. Needed a bit more air under it to get to a safe distance. So up next, Sawyer Meredith. On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second for 1. Throw to first, but not in time. Back here at Chase Field, ready to get the 8th inning going. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Kristen Young. Lifted down the left side, Maury. 1 up, 1 down. Big cut there, tried to get under it and generate some pop, but got a little too far under it. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Bryant Vogelsang. On the ground to third, this should do it. On to first, ball game. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stocks. I, for one, cannot wait to see what the future holds for these players and for our sport.
With the 26th pick of the 8th round, the Detroit Tigers select Kristen Young, a shortstop from the West region. With the 30th pick of the 8th round, the Baltimore Orioles select Mia Lewis, a starting pitcher from the West region.
All right, so that concludes this year's first-year player draft. And, Harold, there is so much to talk about, but nothing more important than the historic nature of this year's event. Given that we saw our first ever female ball players selected, there were 2 of them, and it's got the entire sports world taking notice.
Look, we have all these rounds in the draft, but whose names are you going to remember?
Right.
You're going to remember their names. That's the historic nature of what has happened. We got to sit back and take it in. They are groundbreaking in this sport like we've never seen before. It's amazing.
Now, both of them have strong Division I college baseball offers.
Right.
Signability, the decision whether or not they sign and go to pro ball or play college baseball is now at their doorstep. How do you think this plays out?
I think they sit, they huddle, and they go together. I'm calling it a package deal.
Ooh, okay.
Whether they turn pro together or college together. I think the conversation right now is, what do we want to do together?
Well, whatever they decide to do, it is going to be exciting to follow their journeys along with millions of their fans.
Greetings from the ballpark. And now, Melvin Gallo.
Batting second, the left
Game
fielder,
one of the college
Melvin
baseball championship.
Gallo.
These players have got to be pumped, Boog. I know I am.
No doubt, Singy, the massive crowd here and national audience watching at home. For most of these players, this is by far the big Roper. There's one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
First and second, no outs. Kristen Young steps in now for TCU. What a journey she's been on. The first female baseball player in school history, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, she's truly making history. Really has carried this TCU program on her shoulders. Tremendous four-year career, and then to cap off her senior season with a trip to Omaha, that's pretty incredible.
Oh, it's sitting on something right here.
0-2 as she swings through it. Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game really comes into play. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Young stands in here, takes ball one low.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings through that one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
She's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having her out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had her foot.
So digging in, Rory Bowman.
The first baseman, number 3, Rory Bowman.
And here it comes. Out to short. Young. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now
runner in scoring position. No outs. Young now at the plate. She won a state championship back in her high school playing days. Pretty impressive to have the chance to make a run at a national championship here this week, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. She's already shown she can get it done in these pressure-packed games. To me, that's what separates the great players from the average ones. Can you come through when it matters most? Man, I love to see her out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
Fights it off. She'll see another. O'Donnell stands at second with no outs. Line drive. Nabs it. Runner tags and goes to third.
Now batting, left fielder.
One gone, runner at first. Derek Ochoa getting ready to hit. To short, could be two. Save! He's in there.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Young now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
Hey, get your pitch, let's go.
That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. Two on the board. First and second, no outs. Cannon digs in now. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a two-run game.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and that is that. Now the left fielder, Tyler Penny. McNeil is just one strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. They get the victory. What a way to start their journey here in Omaha. Young didn't end up with the individual performance she was hoping for, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, was a bit of a struggle for her today, but most importantly, they got the win in their Omaha debut. You know, in order to help her team make a deep run here and prove she can play at the pro level, she'll have to step up her game next time out.
Live from the ballpark at Omaha, we're ready for Game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Cal State Fullerton Titans going up against the TCU Horned Frogs. Kristen Young steps in now for TCU singing.
The shortstop, Kristen Young.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
We've all been following the inspiring story of this player. A big part of her journey is Mia Lewis, her best friend who she played alongside in her younger years. Mia, of course, went elsewhere for college, making plenty of noise herself.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for her right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think she'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
First and second,
the left
no
fielder,
outs.
Eric
Pagan, the next to hit. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that loads the bases.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
In the dirt, and she's coming home. Out at the plate. She's out trying to steal home. 2 outs, runner on first. Kristen Young digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing. And a miss. 0-1. Cross off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
She's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I would throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
Got her. That K is his 3rd of the game. So no runs here. And we're back. Now here is Eric Oliger. Out to short, Young. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting.
So up next, Kristen Young. She was actually selected in the MLB draft out of high school, but decided to go the college route instead.
Yeah, Boog, you love to see it. She's looking to up her stock her 2nd time in the draft, all while working towards her college degree. Not an easy thing to do. I got a lot of respect for that choice.
1-1. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. That's out to center field. Marmolejo settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Eric. Pagan.
Alan Quezada will hit next.
Now batting, catcher
Holding
Alan
on to a one-run lead,
Quezada.
and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Always feels amazing getting
Now
a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Now fly ball to right center. Marmolejo under this one. Brings it in. And there's one away. 2 outs. Bases full. Oliger getting ready to hit. 1 strike away. Right side. Roper. And that'll do it. They get the victory to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Young didn't end up with the individual performance she was hoping for, Singy.
Yeah, it was a real struggle out there for her, Boog. But most importantly, her teammates picked her up to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Let's see if she can put this one behind her and refocus on the next game. They're going to need her bat if they want to accomplish their ultimate goal.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. This is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. It's the LSU Tigers going up against the TCU Horned Frogs. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Well, Singy, it's win or go home time for one of college baseball's biggest names.
Big time game on tap today, Boog. 9 innings away from leading her team to the College Baseball Championship game. Pressure-packed opportunity for her and her teammates.
First pitch coming your way next. 2 on, 1 out. Shipley, the next to hit.
The left fielder, Anderson Shipley.
2 on, 1 out. Up the middle, boots it. And everyone's safe, they're loaded. First and second, no outs. Kristen Young steps in now for TCU, Singy.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul.
This player just continues to impress me with her poise, presence, and power. She knows she belongs here, and she's letting the rest of us know it too.
Ground ball could be 2. In plenty of time to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have it. Chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Young swings through that one as she comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Next one misses,
That's a ball.
And 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner around 2nd. O'Donnell around 3rd. The relay to the plate. He's safe. It's 5-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate. Jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in,
Now
Aaron
left
Pagan.
fielder, Aaron Pagan.
On the ground to 3rd. They put the tag on her. And no throw. He's into 1st easily. So up next,
Now
Kristen
the
Young.
shortstop,
She's projected to
Kristen
go in the middle rounds
Young.
of the upcoming draft, Singy.
Yeah, lots of interest from the scouts here this week, Boog. Plenty of MLB Hall of Famers weren't drafted early either. Albert Pujols, Andre Dawson, even Nolan Ryan, to name a few. Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 8-2. This is what you dream of as a kid, Singy. Hitting a home run here in Omaha in front of this national audience. What a moment for her.
No doubt about it. She's on top of the world right now, Boog. That's not pure baseball joy. I don't know what is.
Absolutely. That's a swing she'll never forget.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what she did.
And now the right
Up next
fielder,
for the
Carmen
Tigers,
Stahl.
The right fielder, Carmen Stahl.
Double play ball to 2nd. There's one.
He's out of there.
Throw to 1st, but he beat it. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship on the show.
The shortstop,
Here's the shortstop
Kristen
at the plate, Kristen Young. Kidd back to work. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
On the ground to short. Whips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down over the seventh.
Number 8.
First and second, one out. Young getting ready to hit. She's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. Egan, the lead runner at second. O'Donnell over at first with one away. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 14-7. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
And now Beckett Singh. The Horned Frogs up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And that drops in for a strike. They're down to their final strike. McFadden is just one strike away. Line drive caught. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the national championship game. What a run for this team. Young was simply remarkable in this one, Singy.
Yeah, impressive performance, Boog. Helping her team move on to the national championship game. She put on an absolute clinic out here today, and I'm sure scouts were impressed with what they saw. This kid has the goods to play at the pro level, no doubt in my mind.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. We are ready for the college championship game on the show. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Tennessee Volunteers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for her school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of her young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how she performs with the baseball world watching.
First and second, 2 outs. Kristen Young steps in now for TCU, Singy.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And there's a foul ball. Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
See, I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker Buehler.
They take the force out. That ends the inning. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Greg Cole. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. Slings to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. First and second, no outs. Young will hit next. She'll likely hear her name called in the early rounds of the upcoming MLB draft, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, she's got what it takes to be a solid big leaguer down the road.
Now this one gets through. Egan headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. She pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the left fielder, Aaron Pagan. Traffic on the bases with one already in at top half of inning number 4. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Hey, your pitch.
The 1-2. This one popped up right side. Erdman. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Cherry Ashley. First and third, 1 down.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one handled. They get one. The tag, and they get her at second. That's a double play. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Marlon Fulolo. On the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kristen Young.
Tell you what, I hope there's some little girls watching at home right now. 0-1. Seeing someone who looks like them competing at the very highest level of college sports.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Go ahead run on base. Young now at the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big-time swing when this team really needed it. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so.
He comes home with it. Relay to first, double play.
Well, a big turn of events in this inning. Very well done by the defense right there to get 2 and cut down the run at home plate. A lot can go wrong on that play, and you have to be sure of the first out, but they look like they've worked on that play quite a bit.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. They miss a big chance to take the lead. 2 outs. Bases full.
Now back,
Schroeder getting ready to hit.
Jamil Schroeder.
Henley is just 1 strike away. On the ground, right side. And that's it. They're national champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season.
What a way to go out on the biggest stage, helping lead her team to the ultimate prize. This is a day they'll never forget. This young prospect proves she has the talent to continue her baseball journey well beyond the college ranks.
With the 21st pick in the 5th round, the Toronto Blue Jays select Kristen Young, a shortstop from the West Indies. With the 22nd pick of the 5th round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Mia Lewis. A starting pitcher.
So that concludes this year's first-year player draft and the big topic everyone's going to be talking about for a while. 2 female ball players selected, both of them for the second time after being drafted out of high school a few years ago. And Harold, once again, these incredible women have the entire sports world captivated.
And rightfully so. I mean, they've dominated in the college ranks. They've done everything along the way, in high school to college, to get to this point. And they've answered every question. And yes, this is an enormous story. I love it.
It's great. Now, I want you to put your scouting cap on.
All right, here we go.
When they enter pro ball, how do you project them?
Oh, I think they're impact players because of all the things I just said. Look, in high school, they went to the combine, and they competed with the top players in the country, and they stood out. They went to college, and they get into college, and what do? They become top players in college. I just think that every level, anything you put in front of them, they're going to achieve and conquer.
Fingers crossed they're quick to the big leagues, because I cannot wait to see them make their major league debut.